a business project that can add a lot of value to your life, that can change the way of your lifestyle, and it can give you things that were not possible till date in your life, right? While we are moving ahead in the presentation, a few points that you need to focus during the presentation are: first, income insecurity has become a reality. Means if, like, let's say 20, 30 years ago, if someone got a job, the job was there to stay. It was not going anywhere. So people used to feel secure with a job. But today, in today's economy, getting a job doesn't mean that you're secure. And in the business world, you know that income is never secure in the business, right? Second, this project can give you freedom and flexibility of time. Freedom in the way that you can work from wherever you want to. Flexibility of time is you can work whenever you want. This project is mobile based business. It means that everything that you have to do will be all on your smartphone. If you have a smartphone, you can run this business very successfully. Next, the point says it can provide you up to 50,000 to 1 lakh rupees in the near future. So if you're aspiring to increase your income, this is the right place. So stick around till the end so that I can present this project to you properly. Let's assume that you want to make 1 lakh rupees a month. So there are two options that you can take. Option number one, that's a job. If you want to do a job, first of all, you have to study for 12 years, doing your high school graduation, right? Then you have to study for 3 more years for your degree graduation, right? Even then, after that 3 years, there's no guarantee. I'm 100% sure that after those 3 years, you'll not be able to get 1 lakh rupees as your salary. So you'll do 2 years of MBA to upgrade your knowledge. And after that, you'll have to stay in the industry, work in the industry for 10 long years. Even then, even after spending 27 years in the industry, studying and experience altogether calculated, after 27 years also, there is no guarantee that you'll get 1 lakh rupees. That was option one. Second option is getting into a business. So if you want to start a business, the minimum that you will have to invest is approximately 20 lakh rupees plus. That's the minimum investment. And after investing 20 lakh rupees, the money will not start flowing in, right? You'll have to work for around 12 to 15 hours every day on daily basis. Only then there is a possibility that you will start making, somewhere there's a possibility that you'll start making 1 lakh per month. After all this, you will also need experience over here. Even running a business is not a joke. So you'll have to learn the business, have some experience in the business. Only then there is a possibility. Again, if you notice, I'm saying there is a possibility. Here, there is no guarantee. Again. So if you don't have these two options, what options do we have? We present your option. Winning Team presents consumer empowerment project opportunity through e-commerce. Means we are helping you empower consumers. And this project can empower, the more consumers you empower, the more richer you become, right? If you're dealing with consumers, let's see what are their spending habits. If there are consumers, how do they spend their money? So their expenses are divided mainly into two parts. One is a lifestyle expense, another is a needed expense. If you see at the lifestyle expense, these expenses are those expenses that are done to improve your lifestyle. If you have a normal phone, you will buy an iPhone or any other smartphone. If you have a normal TV, you'll get a bigger smart TV, right? Things like these are lifestyle expenses. These expenses, if you don't do, it's fine. You can live without doing these expenses. But on the right side, there's a needed expense. Needed expense means these expenses are those expenses that you have to do, no matter what the condition is. Things like oral care, hair care, personal care, body care, food supplementation, health care, laundry care, home care, multiple such things. You do that because it is needed. And because of this need that the consumer has, there is a very big industry which runs on this concept. The industry is FMCG industry. Now this industry is specifically catering to your needs, your I would say an expense that has to be done. They cater that need of your life. So if you're looking at this, let's see what is the concept of distribution in this industry. If you can see on the left side, there's a manufacturer who produces a product at 40% of the price. And on the right side, you can see there's a customer who pays 100% of the price. So if you're noticing that 60% of the whole cost is in the box that I've made in the middle. There are four people, like the clearing forwarding agent, the distributor, the wholesaler, and the retailer. The retailer is where you go and buy the product. So these people take 60% of the total amount. If you see, I've written MAD, and that means marketing, advertisement, and distribution cost. So this is that 60% has been taken there. Looking at this concept, there are big businessmen, big visionaries who thought of a new concept in the market that can help them make more money. If you notice, on the left side, again, there's a manufacturer 40%. On the right side, there is again a customer who's paying 100%. But the chain in between, the middlemen, everyone is out. There's a big shop named as shopping malls. Big businessmen took this as an opportunity to make the 60% money. They have noticed that manufacturing doesn't hold a lot of profits. What holds profit is distribution. Looking at these two traditional market concepts, there's another new, more interesting concept that has emerged in the market in the recent few years. That is the concept of direct selling. You can see on the left, there's Vestige Marketing Private Limited. That company is the manufacturer of products. On the right side, there's a customer, which is us. We get the product from the company at 100% rate. The company makes it at 40%. Now, the question in your head would be, where does this 60% go? The beauty is, the 60% here can come back to you. What do you need to do? For this 60%, all you have to do is change your shop, change your brand, and you can start making a piece of the 60% right away. Let's find the difference between the market shop and the shop that I'm talking about today, which is Vestige. If you see on the left side, when you go to the market, you always pay MRP. Or else sometimes you get a discount of, let's say, 5 to 7%. That's the max you get. On the right side, when you see at shop B, which is Vestige, you see 10 to 20% discount on I would say every product you purchase. On the left side, you see chemical-based products are always provided. On the right side, there are natural and Ayurvedic products that are provided to you. And I'm sure that natural and Ayurvedic products are better for your family. On the left side, when you go and purchase some products, there are no free products offered to you. On the right side, when you change your brand, you buy from us, you get 10% free products on your purchase. Looking on the left side, there's no loyalty benefits given to you. So if you notice that when you are buying products from the market, you go to a specific shop for a very long time. That means you're loyal to the shop, but you are not getting any loyalty benefits. Looking on the right side, there's a loyalty benefit attached here, which I'll talk to you in the later part of the presentation. On the left side, when you look, there is no cashback provided to you. Always the money where you give the money and you take the product, that's it. Here on the right side, there is a cashback which is provided to you, which starts from 5%, ends at 11%, and it is deposited directly in your bank account. This money is liquid. Right? You can use it any way you want. On the left side, you see there's a satisfaction. There is no satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like the product, all you can do is either you can throw it away or you have to use the product anyway. This is the only two options that you have. On the right side, there is 100% satisfaction guarantee. It means that when you are using these products and if you don't like them, you can give it back and you get your money back. Of course, taxations will be deducted, but other than that, everything will be given back to you. That is how your satisfaction is guaranteed here. On the left side, you see there is no income opportunity. It means when you buy products there, you give the money, you get the product. That's where your transaction ends. Here, on the right side, when you see shop B, you see the opportunity. There is an opportunity to earn. Means you give the money, you get the product. That's where we start talking about things. Your transaction doesn't end there. It starts there, I would say. So if you're changing shops and if you're aspiring to start with this business, what would be your role? That's a general question everyone would have. Your role here will be, you'll be in a 60% partnership with Vestige Marketing Private Limited, a very renowned company. We'll talk about it. So there's a 60% partnership that's your role here. You are a partner. Moving ahead, if we are thinking about getting into the direct selling industry, we should know why we should get into such an industry, right? That's a genuine doubt. So what I have done is I've noted down a few points over here, which will help you make a better and more informed decision. On the left side, I've written the points. You can see the first point says minimum investment. You remember the second slide of the presentation where I said you require, for a general business, you require at least a few lakhs to start the business. Here, it starts in a few thousands. So there is a minimum investment. You are not risking a lot of things. Second, there's no boss. So there is no one here that you have to report to. There's no one here to trouble you. You are your own boss. You can work when you want. You cannot work when you want. You can choose what to do. You are your boss. Third, the business runs through recommendation. All you have to do is use the product. If you like the product, talk about it. We generally recommend things like mobile phones, laptops, movies, restaurants. We recommend a lot of things in the world, but we never make money out of it. Now there is a chance that you can start making money out of it. Right? Moving ahead, no education background and no past experience required. Your education background or your past experience in the industry has no impact whatsoever on your success. Means whatever you have studied or whatever experience you have in the past regarding this industry cannot impact the success that you want in life. That's the beauty of this industry. Moving ahead, personal and professional growth. While you are getting into this business, a lot of things will be taught to you. A lot of things you will learn out of this business. That will increase your personal and professional growth. That will make you a better person. Next, personality development. When you get into this business, you meet a lot of leadership. You meet a lot of, I would say, big-headed people who think big. It will help you groom your own personality. Your personality will start developing. Moving ahead, practical learning and training. It means practically when people are learning things on this field, let's say, when interacting to customers, when interacting to other people, they're learning a lot of practical skills. And the beauty is, here you will be taught those practical learnings and trainings by your sponsor. They will tell you what are the do's and don'ts, what you should do and what you should not. The last point is leveraging time and money. Now, this is a very beautiful thing. Everyone has time and everyone has money, but their time and money is very important. So why not do something which helps you leverage them, make them bigger, increase the free time that you have and increase the amount of money that you have in your bank account. This industry can help you do that. Right? Let's move ahead. If we are thinking of getting into the industry, then we need to look for a very specific brand which can support your growth. Right? So here I'm presenting you Vestige Marketing Private Limited, India's #1 direct selling brand. India's #1 company. This has started in 2004 and this is the 16th year of their business. The second point says they have approximately 3,000 crore of rupees as their annual turnover. 300 products for their personal manufacturing, 1,000 plus products in their Vestige Best Deal e-commerce platform. Next, it says 5,000 purchase points. All over the country, there are 5,000 different purchase points. You can go and buy products from any one of those. Next point says mobile app. Like I have told you, the business runs on your mobile phone. If you have a smartphone, if you have a mobile phone, you can run this business. That's the basic requirement. And I doubt anyone, doesn't have a smartphone, right? 3,000 plus free trainings and functions that happens from the company, which are free of cost. So your training and grooming is also taken care of. Next, I've highlighted the whole point in red because I think this is a need for everyone. It says economic products and international quality. The products are priced very economically, very affordable, whereas the quality is international. Moving ahead, we are available in 8 countries, 7 apart from India, which is Dubai, Nepal, Bangladesh, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Bahrain, and Thailand. And we are planning to move into more countries in the coming years. Last point, we have the 30th rank. The 30th rank in top 100 direct selling countries in the world. Top 100 direct selling brands in the world. You can see a picture on the right side. These are the top management of the company. You can see on the left side of the image is Mr. Gautam Bali, who's the MD of the company. The second one who has a turban is Mr. Kanwar Bir Singh, who's the director of the company, looks after finance and IT. On the right extreme of the picture, you can see Mr. Deepak Sood, who's the director who looks into sales and distribution of the company. Right? These are some awards and certifications that you can go through. As of now, I'm not going through everything. It will take a lot of time, but I would like to mention the three on the right side. You can see the first one is the halal certification. Halal certification, just to inform you, just to share this information with you, like how we have FSSAI in India, the Food Safety Standard of India, Association of India, right? That association, there is a similar association in UAE, which means Dubai. Now, UAE's food safety has the best and the most, I would say, most difficult standards to achieve. And we have that certification. The second point is WHO GMP certification. WHO provides with a good manufacturing practice certification. Good manufacturing practices, GMP. Those companies who give consistent quality for a very long period of time, only those companies get this certification. And the last one is ISO 9001, 2008. I don't think we need to get into depths of that. This is the product range that we have. This is just an illustration. You just have to see it as an illustration. These are only some products of the whole range. So just to understand what the products look like, I have put them here. Moving ahead, there are three people who will be supporting your business here. On the left side, you can see Vestige Marketing Private Limited, which will give you the products, oral care, hair care, everything that I have listed down. It will give you the products and the money. On the right side, there is Winning Team. I would take this name with all respect, because this is a world-class education system who can teach you how to make the most money out of this business plan. Someone who teaches you how to make the most money, I think like they are respectable, right? Winning Team will give you the answers to questions like who, what, where, when, why, how. Things like these will be answered by Winning Team. And then comes the one in the center, which is the leadership, the sponsor that has, let's say, given you this business. This person will give you tailor-made solutions that are specifically to your problem. So if you're stuck somewhere, if you need some help, this is the person you go to, right? So these are the three people supporting you in the business. Your training and grooming, how will it happen? The first one you can see is Winning Team CEP. Now, Winning Team has made an app which runs the program, a subscription, which is continuous e-learning program. Now, this program will give you access to all the knowledge that the top level leadership has. They themselves have recorded audios and videos that you can access anytime, anywhere, and you can use it for your personal growth and understanding. Next is live webinar. Time and again, there are live webinars set so that you can learn a lot of new things, a lot of upgrades, a lot of new insights on how to run the business are done through live webinars. Next is Zoom. There are a lot of Zoom meetings which happen. It happens at a very local level. So Zoom meetings will help you connect to the leadership in a very, I would say, efficient and very easy way. Then you can see the social media, which is Facebook, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, and Telegram. These are the social media through which information will be transferred to you. Right? Moving ahead, where do you fit in the equation? This equation, where do you fit? What will be given to you by Vestige? Vestige will give you what in the business, right? Products, money, everything. Then comes why. Now here I would like to take a small pause. I want to emphasize on the point that why is very necessary. If you notice, if you remember in the previous slide, I had mentioned that there is no boss in the business, right? So if you don't have a boss, it means you need someone to keep you on the right track. Now here that someone will be you, yourself. That reason, that why, a very strong reason to get into a business like this will keep you on the right track. Correct? And staying on the right track is very important. Once you have this reason, once you have this why clear in your head, there's no one stopping you from achieving what you want. So this why is really important. Now, if you look what and why, if you have these two, then how will be given to you by winning team. To get the most out of this, again, like I said, to build the most lucrative, long-lasting, sustainable business, there's a system created by winning team. You just have to follow it. That's all you need to do. So you fit in the equation in the place where it says why. You need to find your why. Now, if you remember, I had been talking about the loyalty benefit in the previous slides. Here is a rough understanding of how the loyalty benefit works. It is called the consistency offer. It works for 4 months. If you buy 3,000 worth of products for 4 months, in the 5th month, you get 3,000 MRP worth of products for free. If your family size is bigger than that, you need more products. You can go 6,000 rupees for 4 months and you get 6,000 MRP worth of products free. If you go for 9,000 for 4 months, you get 9,000 MRP worth of products free. And if you have a very big family and you want a lot of products, you want to replace everything, then 12,000 worth of products, if you buy for 4 months, then you get 12,000 MRP worth of products free in the 5th month. Let me just run through a bit of calculations on how this consistency offer works. If you see on the right side, if you see MRP says 3,600 rupees, you get it at a discounted price, which is at 3,000 rupees. So on the left side, the savings are noted down. The first saving that you have is 600 rupees, which is up to 20% of discount. The second benefit that you get, second saving that you get is 10% free products, which is around 300 rupees. And the third is the monthly bonus or the cashback, which is 225 rupees approximately. The total of savings that you did in 1 month is 1125 rupees. If you multiply it by 4, because you are going to buy for 4 months, if you multiply it by 4, it comes to 4,500 rupees. Like I said, there is a benefit attached to your loyalty. So the benefit again comes here, which is the consistency benefit, CNC benefit, which is 3,000 rupees MRP worth of products, which you will get for free. If you total them, if you add them, is 7,500 rupees. Now, this is your total savings on 4 months. Let's say how much did you use, like spend in 4 months. So you shopped for 3,000 rupees for 4 months. If you multiply them, it says 12,000 rupees of total expenditure. Now let's find what is the total savings that you made. So the total savings upon your total expenditure multiplied by 100, 7,500 on 12,000 equal into 100 equals 62.5%. That is 62.5% of additional benefit. I doubt any shop in the market gives you that. Right? Moving ahead, if you understand this business if you understand the business properly, and if you understand the system properly, you build the business according to the rules and regulations given to you by your sponsor and by winning team. After you achieve a few levels, there are a very, very exciting funds waiting for you. The first fund is a travel fund, which is 5%. I'm sure that people sitting in the audience want to travel abroad, want to travel on different places, eat different kind of food, meet new people. Everyone wants to do that. The company has devised a specific fund for this need that you have in life, which is the traveling needs. So you have a travel fund, which is 5%. Moving ahead, there's another fund, which is the car fund, which is 5% again. You look at this beautiful car in the picture. Don't you have this feeling of having one for yourself? It can be any other car. This is a BMW. You can have an Audi. You can have a Mercedes. You can have a Ferrari. Depends on how beautifully you build this business, right? There is a capping of 80,000 rupees per month. So that's one thing that you need to take care of. The next and the last fund is the house fund, which is 3% house fund. Think of this. Everyone needs a very beautiful home to live in, right? Everyone wants their house to be very spacious, very luxurious, a place where you would love to stay in, right? The company has devised a fund that can specifically cater to this need of yours. It has a capping of, again, 1 lakh rupees a month. So accordingly, you can buy a very beautiful home for yourself. Now, and after understanding the whole opportunity, the whole funds that are waiting for you in the future, what do you do now? What is the first thing that you do? The first thing is you send your basic details to, to the person who has invited you. Then you download the mobile apps. You ask the person what mobile apps do you want, do they have to download, right? And then the last thing, the last point is very important. Please be careful about this. Be ready to learn from the person who has invited you. The person who has invited you is your well wisher. He wants to add some value to your life. So when he wants to add some value to your life, you need to learn what he's trying to tell you. You need to learn the business. So be ready, mentally open to start learning new things. Saying all that, I would say thank you so much to all of you. You've been a very beautiful audience, and I hope